Welcome to the Cat Forever channel, where we uncover the most fascinating mysteries of the feline world. Kittens often display a semblance of complete autonomy, a posture that belies a delicate creature attentive to our actions and the environment around them. In this article, we'll explore in detail 9 simple everyday behaviors you may be engaging in that are causing your cat emotional distress. Plus, if you stick around, I'll also teach you methods to maximize your feline's longevity. 9th behavior: disregard them when returning home when you come home. And don't take a moment to interact with your feline, even if it's just a quick, gentle pet. You're unintentionally sending a message of neglect. Cats, like dogs and children, form bonds with their human caregivers. Research from the University of Oregon highlighted the importance of these bonds and how a lack of interaction can create insecurity in felines. It's crucial to understand that cats have unique sensitivities. Ignoring them when they're naturally inclined to greet or interact, such as when you return home, can create a feeling of abandonment. Therefore, always take a moment to greet your cat. Look for them, call them by name, and offer a treat or affection. These small but important gestures make them feel valued in your life, providing them with emotional security. 8th behavior: disregarding your hunting instincts. Even the most sedentary felines possess a hunting instinct deeply rooted in their nature. This instinct is inherited from their ancestors and is engraved in their DNA. By failing to recognize or satisfy this natural impulse, you can inadvertently trigger a feline crisis. A common mistake cat owners make is using a laser pointer to play without providing a reward. During these laser play sessions, cats frantically chase the red dot, focusing all their energy on this activity. However, at the end of the interaction, when there's nothing physical to catch, this can be frustrating for them. So, at the end of a laser play session, offer the cat a physical object, like a stuffed toy or a treat. This not only completes their natural hunting cycle but also provides a sense of achievement. These gestures not only satisfy hunting instincts, but also strengthen the bond between you and your feline, promoting a healthier and more balanced relationship. 7th behavior: disregarding your preferred areas for caresses. Just as humans have individual preferences about where they like to be touched, cats also have specific areas that they either love or hate to be touched. Some felines enjoy a good chin scratch, while others purr happily when stroked on the back. However, there are areas, such as the belly or the base of the tail, that many cats find sensitive or even threatening when touched. These preferences are not fixed and can evolve over time. A cat who enjoyed belly rubs as a kitten may grow up to develop an aversion to this type of affection. Therefore, it's essential to carefully observe how your cat reacts to being petted in different areas. Start with so-called safe zones like the base of the ears, cheeks, and under the chin. If the feline seems comfortable and relaxed, you can gradually explore other areas. However, always pay attention to their reactions. If they show any signs of discomfort, it's time to stop immediately. By understanding and respecting your cat's individual preferences, you build a stronger, more trusting relationship. Each caress in the right places strengthens your connection and demonstrates that you respect and value your feline's comfort. 6th behavior: not respecting your space. Cats are territorial creatures and have specific places in the house that they consider safe havens. These can include a cozy nook high up in the closet or under the bed. These places are essential for a cat's emotional well-being, where they can relax, observe, or simply enjoy some alone time. When we invade these spaces, especially when cats retreat there, we are inadvertently sending a message that their boundaries are not respected. Respecting your cat's space means not picking them up when they're comfortably settled, not disturbing them while they sleep, and not following them when they retreat to their hiding places. Respecting your cat's boundaries is essential to maintaining a healthy and harmonious relationship. When you avoid disturbing your feline in their favorite places, you are building trust and ensuring that your cat feels safe and respected in their own home. 5th behavior: repress or punish. Cats are creatures who live in the present, and their understanding of actions and punishments differs from ours. When we punish them, they don't associate the punishment with a specific action as we expect. Instead, they may be confused or frightened because their source of security, the human they trust, is suddenly angry or making loud noises. This is how they perceive when you yell or punish them. The key to correcting unwanted behaviors isn't punishment, but redirection and offering alternatives. If your cat is scratching furniture, provide a scratching post and encourage its use. If they're jumping on countertops, investigate the root cause and address it. Perhaps they're curious or looking for food. In this case, provide more stimulation like interactive toys, or ensure they're fed regularly. Punishment can create fear and anxiety, damaging the relationship between you and your cat. Remember, they don't understand the reason for the punishment. Instead, by providing positive guidance and offering alternative options, You're building effective communication and fostering a positive environment for your feline. Fourth behavior, loud noises or screaming. Cats have acute hearing designed to pick up the subtle sounds, like a mouse scurrying through the grass. This means that loud noises in our human world can be frightening to them. When a cat is frequently exposed to loud noises like yelling, loud music, or a loud TV, it can result in a constant state of stress and anxiety. The act of yelling, in particular, can be very harmful to cats. They don't understand the context, and all they perceive is that the environment feels unsafe and unpredictable. It's not just a one-off reaction. Over time, a cat living in a noisy environment may become more withdrawn or show signs of stress, such as excessive grooming or changes in eating habits. Therefore, it's crucial to create a calm and quiet environment for your cat. Avoid yelling or making loud noises and provide a quiet retreat when necessary. This contributes to your cat's peace of mind and strengthens trust between you. Third behavior, ignoring your attempts to communicate. Cats can't speak our language, but they have unique ways of communicating with us. This includes vocalizations like meowing or purring, as well as actions like bringing you toys or rubbing against your legs. Each of these behaviors is a form of interaction and connection. For example, meowing is a form of communication primarily developed for communicating with humans. A study from the University of Georgia found that adult cats generally don't meow at each other, but they do so when interacting with humans. When your cat meows, it's trying to tell you something, whether it's hunger, a need for attention, or simply a greeting. Ignoring these meows can make them feel lonely. Additionally, actions like bringing toys or rubbing against you are displays of affection and trust. Ignoring these attempts at communication can make your cat feel like their efforts to connect are futile. So, pay attention to your cat's cues and respond positively. This strengthens emotional bonds and fosters a rich relationship. If you're enjoying these valuable tips about the feline world, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content about our beloved four-legged companions. Second behavior, forced socialization. Cats are very particular when it comes to social interactions and prefer to have control over when and how these interactions occur. Forcing a cat into social situations, such as making them interact with other animals, especially new ones, or insisting they spend time with unfamiliar people, can be a significant source of stress. Cats rely heavily on olfactory cues and nonverbal communication to understand each other. When forced into unfamiliar social situations, these cues can become confused, leading to feelings of anxiety or fear. This is particularly true for cats that were not properly socialized. From a young age, research shows that cats are capable of forming secure bonds with their humans, similar to how dogs or even children form with their parents. A 2019 study published in Current Biology highlighted that most cats show signs of secure attachment to their caregivers, expressing distress when the caregiver leaves and relief when they return. This highlights the importance of respecting cats' terms regarding socialization. When introducing a cat to new people or animals, patience is key. Allow the cat to approach at its own pace and in its own way. Be sure to create a safe and comfortable environment where the cat can retreat if it feels overwhelmed. First behavior, overwhelming odors. What may seem like a pleasant scent to us can be overwhelming or even distressing to your cat. This includes products like scented litter with strong fragrances. While these scents may seem like an effective solution for keeping the litter box area smelling fresh, they can be repulsive to cats. Cats use their sense of smell for several important functions, including communication through pheromones, which are scent markers they leave in their territory. Strong artificial fragrances can mask these natural pheromones, which are essential for communication and a cat's sense of control over its environment. Besides discomfort, using scented litters with strong odors can lead to undesirable behaviors such as litter box avoidance. For cats, the litter box should be a clean and safe place, not one permeated by artificial scents. Therefore, choosing odorless products is essential for your cat's well-being. By respecting their olfactory sensitivity, you're creating a more comfortable and enjoyable environment for your feline. Now that you know what to do to prevent your beloved furry companion from suffering, it's important to remember that, unfortunately, they live shorter lives than we do, and there's nothing we can do about it. However, with certain actions, we can extend their lives as much as possible. By our side, I'll share 10 strategies that can help extend your cat's life. 1. Keep the litter box clean. Let's start with the most fun task, cleaning the litter box. Yes, I know it's not the most enjoyable activity, but you really need to clean the litter box daily. Doing so will not only prevent unpleasant odors in your home, but will also help monitor your cat's health. The quantity and quality of your cat's urine and feces can reveal a lot about its health. It's important to know that increased urination can be a symptom of diabetes. This happens because there's an increase in food and water consumption. causing the cat to use a litter box more frequently. However, it's not just increased urination that should be a cause for concern. If you notice your cat hasn't defecated for an entire day, this could be a sign of constipation or even a urinary blockage, which is extremely dangerous. For these reasons, carefully monitor your cat's waste. If in doubt, consult a veterinarian. 2. Keep your cat indoors. For your feline's safety, it's much better for them to live indoors than outdoors. Wondering what this means in terms of life expectancy? Take note, indoor cats have a life expectancy of between 10 and 15 years, while outdoor cats live between 2 and 5 years. As you can see, the difference is huge. While living outdoors has many positive benefits for your cat, it's generally best to keep them safe indoors. By doing so, you'll ensure they live for many more years, avoiding fights with other cats, car accidents, traps, diseases, parasites, and countless other dangers. 3. Eliminate hazards in your home. To eliminate potential hazards in your home, you need to see the world from your cat's perspective. What do I mean by this? You should kneel or lie on the floor to see what your cat sees. When you do this, you'll likely notice some hazards: electrical cords, chemicals, hanging tablecloths. Remove any items that could pose a potential hazard. Then check the highest areas. Cats love to climb, and it's common for them to slip and fall from furniture. 4. Spay or neuter your cat. When you spay or neuter your cats, you're usually doing it to prevent unwanted litters. It's a wise decision, as there are unfortunately many cats waiting for adoption. But did you know that this decision also influences your cat's life expectancy? This surgical procedure prevents the development of several types of cancer and other fatal diseases. Additionally, a neutered cat is less likely to get into fights, reducing the risk of wound infections. 5. Don't smoke near your cat. If you're a smoker and have cats, I have bad news. Besides putting your own health at risk, you're also affecting your cats. Cats living with smokers are exposed to the harmful effects of smoke, and the consequences are significant. Cats living in smoky environments have a higher risk of developing lung cancer and lymphoma. Because cats spend a lot of time grooming themselves, they're also at risk of developing mouth tumors from ingesting toxic particles deposited in their fur. 6. Provide all necessary vaccinations. There are some essential vaccines you should give your cat. However, there are also optional vaccines that can be administered if you want to extend your feline's life. Consult your veterinarian to find out which vaccines are recommended for your cat. 7. Monitor your cat's weight. Excess weight is one of the most common health problems among felines. If we feed them more than necessary and don't give them enough exercise, they'll end up weighing more than recommended. This weight gain brings with it several health problems. 8. Feed your cat quality food. As you can imagine, the food you feed your cats has a huge impact on their health. The solution is to buy quality cat food. Remember, cats are carnivores and therefore require a significant amount of animal protein in their diet to stay healthy. 9. Pet your cat. Often petting your cat is the best way to show your affection for them. Plus, it's a great way to relax. But there's another added benefit to this gesture. You'll be monitoring their health. By palpating your cat's body, you'll notice any lumps that may appear. 10. Visit the vet regularly. If there's one person who can extend your cat's life, it's your veterinarian. Trust them. They have the training and experience necessary to ensure your feline's good health. Ideally, schedule regular visits, but the frequency will depend on your cat's life stage. With proper care and regular veterinary checkups, you'll enjoy many years with your feline companion. They'll be strong, healthy animals. Did you like our tips? Like this video and tell us in the comments which of these strategies you already use with your feline. We love hearing about your experiences. Each episode of Cat Forever opens a door to further understanding the unique world of felines. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to always receive the next surprise. I'll see you in the next video.